Okay, so let's talk about some of the keys to mastering your basic push-up. We start our push-up in a plank position. And the first thing that's really important is that we have posterior pelvic tilt. So we're rolling our hips backward, tailbone tucked underneath, butt squeezed tight, belly button drawn to the spine. That sets our core and keeps everything engaged and straight. Next, we want to make sure that we're spreading our shoulder blades apart, pushing the ground away as far as we can, and finding that position at the top of every rep. Next, we're going to take a look at the elbows, making sure that we're rotating the arms so the pits of the elbows point straight ahead. And finally, we want to make sure the hands are set up about shoulder width distance with the fingers spread as wide as we can get them. Now we're ready to start our first reps. As we inhale, we rock forward and lower the chest to the floor. And as we exhale, we press back up and rock back. Inhale, rock forward and down. Exhale, press up and back. And repeat. Making sure that the elbows stay nice and tight into the side of the rib cage, or at least at about a 45-degree angle. And repeating 4 reps like so. Those are some of the keys to the basic push-up, and all those keys are going to apply to any variation that you're practicing, whether you're regressing or progressing. Let's talk about how we can regress the push-up. Push-ups on the floor can be very difficult, especially with good form. So, if you want to make them easier, you can start by elevating your hands, either on a wall or on a railing. All the same tips apply. Tight plank position, inhaling as you lean forward and down, exhaling back up. Now we can start to decrease the elevation with something a little bit closer to the floor. Then once we start to get close to the floor, we can perform push-ups on the floor, but from the knees, making sure that we don't close the hips, but we keep them open, butt squeezed tight. And finally, we can straighten the legs and do push-ups from our toes. Please keep in mind that the gaps between these different variations are quite large. Doing push-ups on a railing is much, much easier than doing push-ups on the floor, and it could take a good period of time, potentially weeks, to get from one of these variations to the next. So be patient. We'll get there. So let's say you've mastered the basic push-up. You're doing many reps with great form on the floor. And now you're asking yourself, how do I continue progressing? How do I continue building strength? Now, of course, you could pick up some weights, or if you're like me and you want to prioritize your movement training, you want to get more mobile as well as getting strong, and you want to build new neural pathways by learning new movement patterns. I'm going to teach you or show you a few advanced push-up variations so you can get an idea of different pathways you can go down to continue building strength, to get more mobile, and to build those new neural pathways alongside new movements. Let's do it.